Thanks to the Kolb Brothers of the Grand Canyon, rare motion picture video has survived depicting inner canyon adventures by Mule in about 1924. These clips have been stitched together and explained by the Grand Canyon Historical Society. Mule wranglers helped tourists mount up for a 3-day journey into the canyon. They were muleskinners, guides, and entertainers all wrapped into one. Riding on the mules could be terrifying at first until riders became confident in their animals. The animals liked to walk near the outer edge of the trail where the ground was softer. They went through training to avoid scraping the walls on the inside of the trail, which would injure riders' legs. After a couple of hours, the company reached Indian Garden, now called Havasupai Gardens, and enjoyed a rest and drink out of Garden Creek. The wranglers would introduce Eastern tourists to prickly pear cactus for the first time. The company continued down to Pipe Creek Canyon full of boulders. They reached the mighty Colorado River at the bottom of Bright Angel Trail. Vesta Higgins said,
"The river was something of a disappointment to me. It was as turbid as a sea of frothy mud and uninteresting."
But they make their way to Pipe Creek Rapids and see the terrifying force of the river. In 1924, you could not get to Phantom Ranch from the bottom of Bright Angel Trail. Instead, from Indian Garden, the company travels east over the Tonto Trail to the Cable Trail near today's Tip-Off. The Cable Trail, full of steep switchbacks, existed before the South Kaibab Trail, which would be built the following year. The trail brings them to the swinging suspension bridge built in 1921, a predecessor of today's steady black bridge. This first bridge would spook the tourists because it would swing. During very high winds, a few times, the bridge turned completely over. Some burros at times refused to go over the bridge and had to be dragged over. Finally, they would reach Phantom Ranch and would be enthusiastically greeted by the ranch hosts, who were married couples. They would provide meals and even entertainment for their guests. After a restful night in the 3 cabins, the company heads up Bright Angel Canyon. The trail was still rough and required about 50 creek crossings. After about 6 miles of difficult riding, the company reached Ribbon Falls, where they cooled off in the spray and enjoyed their packed lunch. After the long 12-mile round trip, they returned to Phantom Ranch for a wonderfully prepared dinner. In the morning, the company, now confident at riding mules, but a little saddle sore, headed back up to the South Rim. Their trip ends with a sip of tea in El Tovar Hotel.
This video was written and produced by Davy Crockett for the Grand Canyon Historical Society. Visit us at grandcanyonhistory.org. Help us continue to preserve and share the history of Grand Canyon by becoming a member of the Society. Also, use the subscribe button below to receive more videos like this one.